Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to my channel Balu Master. Today I am going to discuss Target KSET 2021 Definite Integration Part 7. Today's topic is the Definite Integration Exemplar Book. So Exemplar Book is the most important for all KSET aspirants. In that Exemplar Book, the models which is not covered in 4th part, 5th part and 6th part. So those questions I am going to cover in this 7th part. Okay, let's start our session friends. Yes, first question friends, this is the most important question. If f and g are continuous functions in closed 0, 1, satisfying f of x is equals to f of a minus x and g of x plus g of a minus x is equals to a, then integral 0 to a f of x g of x dx result they are asking. This is the one of the expected question and very important question friends. Look into once how to solve. So this question can be given two informations. One is f of x is equals to f of a minus x is given, and one more is g of x plus g of a minus x is equals to a given. So they are asking simply integral 0 to a f of x g of x dx result. So means first of all let us consider what is the given question. Let I is equals to integral 0 to a f of x g of x dx. Now it is look like integral 0 to a f of x dx equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx property. So what is the property friends? Integral 0 to a f of x dx is equals to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So wherever x is there, substitute upper limit minus x. Then this will become integral 0 to a, x becomes a minus x and g of a minus x dx according to property. Since by property, this is what by property. And also now you know the results integral 0 to a, f of a minus x means the result is f of x according to the given information, and g of a minus x means from this g of a minus x means a minus g of x, and need to keep it bracket here dx. So this can be written as integral 0 to a f of x into a f of x dx minus integral 0 to a f of x g of x dx. If you multiply these two, then this is nothing but a constant, keep it outside, integral 0 to a f of x dx. Now this is nothing but integral 0 to a f of x dx means your consideration question only. So that's what you are going to write. This is I. So minus I, keep left hand side, plus I. Already one I is there, I plus I becomes 2I. So then therefore I can be written as a by 2 into integral 0 to a f of x dx. So very easy solution friends. So your answer is a by 2 into integral 0 to a f of x dx. So this is the most important first priority question. Let's move to next models friends. Now the next model question is integral a plus c to b plus c f of x dx. Which of the following option is correct? So in this model, very simple model this is. So a plus c to b plus c, if you observe the limits, in lower limit and upper limit plus c is there. That's what you need to take the substitution. Put x is equals to something like the t plus c is your substitution friends. According to the limits you need to consider the substitution. Now differentiate with respect to x, then dx is equals to t derivative dt and constant derivative is 0. Now what happened? Integral, whenever you are taking the substitution, you need to change the limits. So what are the limits here? You need to simplify. So if you take lower limit x as a plus c is equals to t plus c, then c get cancelled. You are going to get lower limit is a. And coming to upper limit, b plus c is equals to t plus c get cancelled. T is nothing but b. So lower limit a, upper limit b. F of x can be written as t plus c into dx can be written as dt according to this. So equals to, actually you have a property. What is the property? Integral a to b f of x dx can be written as integral a to b f of t dt. What is this meaning? A function it is completely in terms of t, you can able to change completely in terms of x with the same limits. That is the property. According to this property, so the function it is completely in terms of t, that's what I need to convert into completely in terms of x with the same limits, integral a to b f of x plus c dx. Now you need to search this answer, integral a to b, all options a to b, almost 3 options, this is clearly wrong. A to b f of x plus c dx is the correct answer. Almost all the answers are almost nearest answers given. That's what you need to do very carefully, this kind of questions. Very easy. So but very carefully you need to simplify. And let us move to next question. Integral 1 to 2 dx by root over x minus 1 into 2 minus x dx. I hope you identified the formula. You have a shortcut formula. In part 5 we discussed. So according to the shortcut formula, integral a to b 1 by root over x minus lower limit upper limit minus x is there, means you no need to simplify that sum. The direct answer will be pi. If you have any doubt, just look into description, already given that link, or just search it and you can able to check all these kind of shortcut formulas. Let us move to next models, friends. This is the most important model, one of the expected model in 2021. Please listen carefully. The question is, if y is equals to integral 0 to x t square by root over t square plus 1 dt, then find dy by dx at x is equals to 1. They are asking, they are given as integration result, they are asking derivative for this question. So whenever they are asking, whenever they are given as integration, they are asking derivative result, that time you can able to apply direct derivative for the integration function. That time you have to know few rules and regulations. I'm going to discuss all the rules and regulations, then I'll do the sum. Integral a to b f of t dt is there. Integral a to b f of t dt is there. You need to apply differentiate with respect to x. You need to apply differentiation. If you want to apply differentiation, means this function will become like this. That is what f of b. So f of upper limit into derivative of that upper limit minus f of lower limit into derivative of that lower limit. For example, upper limit or lower limits are constants given. Understand? Upper limits or lower limits are constants given. That time you no need to complete this one. Why? Because derivative of constant, if you do, you will get zeros. That's what, whenever constants are given, for example, upper limit given constant means you no need to write this step. Why? Because if you substitute, even though the derivative of constant is 0, this term you will get it 0, then it remains. For example, lower limit given 0 means this term is 0, it remains this one. Now coming to question, you can understand nicely, please carefully observe. Now I need to apply differentiation for this step. So I need dy by dx. So y is given. So differentiate with respect to x. So dy by dx is equals to. So if you want to apply derivative for this, means upper limit is what given? X given. Substitute instead of that function this upper limit. That is what? X square by root over x square plus 1 into d by dx of upper limit as per formula. Minus. Next you need to substitute 0 actually. 0 by anything 0. Of course derivative of 0 also 0. You don't need to write. So now x derivative is equals to 1. So dy by dx is equals to x square by root over x square plus 1. At x is equals to 1, they are asking, you are going to get dy by dx is nothing but 1 square, 1 by root over 1 square plus 1 is nothing but root 2. So at x is equals to 1, the result is 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 is the answer. Very easy to solve by using this technique. Please keep it, observe carefully. The similar kind of model, one more question is given. Please watch carefully, friends. Now the question is, integral e to x t f of t dt is equals to sin x minus x cos x minus x square by 2. You are going to find out f of pi by 6. F of x you need to find out at x equal to pi by 6. Now you need to apply differentiate with respect to x first. So what you need to do, what you are getting, check it. If you want to apply derivative for this function, is first you need to substitute in the function upper limit. What is upper limit? X. So it will become x f of x into derivative of upper limit minus lower limit, if you substitute e into f of e into derivative of e. So actually e is nothing but 2.7, some constant value. Derivative of constant is nothing but 0. So this part you are getting 0. That's what, if you simplify, even though that value you are getting 0, that's what you will get 0 here is equals to. Now you need to apply right hand side also derivative. Sin x derivative cos x minus. Now you need to apply uv here, x cos x. So u into derivative of v, cos x derivative minus sin x, plus cos x into x derivative 1 minus 1 by 2 into x square derivative is 2x. 2 get cancelled. Now you are getting cos x minus of minus plus x sin x minus cos x minus x plus cos x minus cos x will be cancelled. Now this will become x f of x into the derivative of x is nothing but 1. That's what no need to write. Now throughout divide by x, you are getting f of x is equals to x sin x by x means sin x minus x by x is equals to 1. Now you need to take x as pi by 6, sin 30 1 by 2 minus 1. 1 by 2 minus 1 is nothing but minus 1 by 2. This is what your answer. So minus 1 by 2 is your answer. Very easy by using this technique. So I need to give two more questions. So for practice, please watch the next two questions, friends. Let us move to next question, friends. Same model questions, whatever we discussed in the previous questions, same model questions. So the question is integral 0 to x f of t dt equal to x plus integral x to 1 t f of t dt. Then they are asking f of 1 result. So same as usual, you need to apply differentiate with respect to x. Apply derivative means, so you need to substitute upper limit in the function f of x, and derivative of x is 1 minus lower limit. If you substitute f of 0 into 0, derivative is nothing but 0 only. No need to write. And if you apply right hand side differentiation, x derivative is 1 plus again integration you are getting. That's what again derivative you need to apply here. That's what so again upper limit 1 into f of 1 into derivative of 1 is nothing but 0. That's what I need to put 0 minus minus upper limit minus lower limit. Then if you apply now lower limit, you substitute x f of x into x derivative is nothing but lower limit derivative is 1. Now if you simplify, f of x is equals to 1 minus x f of x, which implies keep left hand side f of x and take f of x as common. 1 plus x is equals to 1, which implies f of x is equals to 1 by 1 plus x, which implies instead of x is equals to 1, if you substitute 1 by 1 plus 1, and hence 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is your answer, friends. Option 1 is the correct answer. Let us move to next question. This is the most important question. Okay, it's a very dangerous question. They are asking d square by dx square is equals to ay. Then what is the value of a? So x result given x is equals to integral 0 to y 1 by root over 1 plus 9y square dt is the question. Now here x is equals to given means you need to apply differentiate with respect to y instead of applying with respect to x. If you apply differentiate with respect to y, you will get dx by dy is equals to differentiating with respect to y means d by dy you need to apply. So substitute in upper limit root over 1 plus 9. Upper limit is y means y square into dy by with respect to y we are doing d by dy of y minus lower limit 0 given, automatically you will get 0 only if you apply the derivative. That's what no need to simplify. So then dx by dy can be written as dy by dy is nothing but 1 by root over 1 plus 9y square. But you need d square y by dx square means first you need dy by dx. That's what dy by dx can be written as root over 1 plus 9y square. Now apply differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x, if you do, dy by dx can be written as d square by dx square. This is equals to root x derivative 1 by 2 root x 1 plus 9y square into function of function. You need to do 1 derivative 0, 9y square derivative 9 into y square derivative is not only 2y, friends. Here only your mistake is there. Not only 2y. Why? Because you are applying differentiate with respect to x this function in terms of y. That's what you will get it d2y into dy by dx. Very important point this is. Then 2 and 2 get cancelled. 1 by root over 1 plus 9y square into 9 into y into dy by dx can be written as from this root over 1 plus 9y square, and hence root 1 plus 9y square will be cancelled. It remains 9y. If you compare with d square by dx square is equals to ay equals to 9 is your answer. So 9 is your answer, friends. A very important model, friends. These are the models for today. So I'll come with the remaining model.